guys, what's up everybody? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, I'm Disney. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much for always supporting your girl. And if you're new to the channel, karibu sana. So guys, today we're having guests in my channel and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Karibu sana.
Yeah, my name is Masingina, psychologist by profession, based at Machakos Level 5 Hospital. Yeah, today we are here to talk about some few things, and majorly what we are going to talk about is all mental health. Yeah.
My name is Catherine Kaendi, also psychologist at Doctors Plaza Machakos and also sometimes at Machakos Level 5 Hospital. She's my colleague. Yeah, so we work together. Welcome to today's topic.
And thank you so much for coming to talk about this thing, because it's a major thing that most people don't take seriously, but it is a serious thing, I think.
Yeah.
What is mental health to a layman or just someone? Because most people don't know. If you tell someone about mental health, wanafikiria you going mad, crazy. So what is mental health?
Okay. Mental health is a state of well-being that enables people to cope with life stresses, realize their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their communities.
Okay.
So doesn't mean that when you're not contributing to your society that you are mentally unwell or what have you, but especially when you realize your abilities and you are able now to contribute. That's what mental health is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add?
Maybe just to repeat what she has said, but in a shortened way. Mental health is the state. It's you being able to function without anything stressing you or having any breakdown.
And what causes this mental health to people? Like, what causes mental health?
Causes of mental health are so many, and actually only 3 which are known, but the others tunaweza sema people usually say that those are not, they can't contribute to mental health issues. But actually the first thing that can cause mental health problems is that you can inherit, especially when your family has mental health issues. So it's good at least to know the history of your family.
Okay.
The other thing,
oh, it's in the genes.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
so you can inherit.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other one?
And that's why we mostly say the genetic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mental
because
illness.
genes, you know.
Yeah.
So the other stressors, causes of mental health would be environmental factors. There would also be, and okay, sorry, let me explain what
Yes.
I mean by environmental factors. This could be water pollution, air pollution.
Yeah. How does it, for example, water
like,
pollution?
for example, like industries. Yeah. When I talk about, let's talk about, is it a river, Devki,
Yeah.
There are a lot of industries, so you find that some of the oil is being released into the water.
Yeah.
So when people consume that water, you'll find that some of these oils, they have some effects. They have some toxic in them.
Yeah.
So when somebody consumes this water, it starts affecting them
Mentally.
physically.
Okay.
Let me say that. And obviously when something is consumed, it will get into your blood. And also blood flows
To the brain.
exactly. So you'll find there's this thing we call about concepts, chemical concepts, which they majorly affect the brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is one. Then there's physical.
Yeah.
Physical mostly could be injuries, maybe an accident, for example, and then unapata you become
Amputated.
exactly, or your leg is amputated. So whatever you are used to do, you're no longer doing it. So this brings stress to you because now you cannot function. That's why we said mental health is a state of well-being. Now you're not well,
Yeah.
so you become handicapped in a way.
Yeah.
So you find that some of the things you are used to doing them, you're no longer doing them as you are used to. So it becomes a stress.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's maybe she can talk about the third one.
Okay, the other thing that causes mental health problems is substance use.
Okay.
Yes, so nowadays it's we can say it's a lifestyle, but on the other hand, apart from it being a lifestyle of using substances, you find that people, especially those who have genetics of mental disorder, when you use the substance, it becomes a trigger to the mental illness
Yeah.
coming. So other times you might find that in your family there is no history of mental illness, but actually when you consume now these substances, whether alcohol, cocaine,
Alcohol
heroin,
can cause.
yes,
Oh, excessive.
yes,
Oh, abuse.
Now when you become an
Addiction.
addict.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah. So you find that when you consume and in the family there is no history, you become mentally unwell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So those are the main causes of mental illness.
And also economical factors.
Yeah.
Money.
Poverty.
Let me just say money.
Okay.
Poverty.
Yes.
That is the word. When you're poor, you're not able to. You're earning, let's say, under the $1. It becomes a problem to feed your family. You become stressed as the man of the home
Yeah.
because you're not able to feed your
Family.
family. As the woman of that home, you also become stressed because you're seeing your children hungry, sleep hungry. As a mother, it will affect you. You become a beggar.
Yeah.
Community starts hating you because every time they see you, they're like,
Not
"Unule
again.
mama anaomba."
Anaomba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now you become a burden to the community. So that increases and also brings stress to the family and to the community.
Okay.
Also, the economy as a country right now, we are all mentally
Challenge.
challenged and we are all mentally ill
Yeah.
because we are all under stress. The money we're getting is not enough. And there's this thing we say, 1 out of 4 has stress, has
Yeah.
depression, has mental illness. No,
1
just
out of 4.
1 out of 4. So if you count, the 4th person
Mhm.
is likely to have
Mental
problems.
problem.
It could be you, it could be me, it could
Yeah.
be her. So we are all affected.
Yeah, actually, you are 3.
We are 3, yeah, but we are lucky here. But
Yeah.
assuming we are 4, the 4th one. Also, that 4th one akikount kutoka mali ye yuko, the 4th person could be me.
Yeah.
I'm mentally
Mentally
challenged. Yeah.
Yeah.
So economic wise, right now it's the number 1 factor kabisa contributing to the stresses and relationships also. So you find that when the family is not able to earn that money, that coin that can support them, husband becomes stressed, wife becomes stressed, the whole family is stressed. Yes, so it is a big challenge right now.
Yeah. And also in addition, especially we find sometimes saying that mental health or mental challenges they usually get to the older generation, teenagers, but actually also children tend to have mental health problems. And actually for children who are exposed to childhood traumas when they were young, there is a high tendency that when they grow up, either in their teenagehood or in their adult life, they'll experience mental problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, my previous videos about, let me just ask you this question. Do you think mental health is important when getting a baby? Like, is it a must to consider that? Like, is it vital to consider mental health if you're in a position to plan your pregnancy?
Actually, I can say yes, because getting pregnant or wanting to have a baby, you have to be prepared psychologically, because this child will come. This child will want to be taken care of. This child will want to school. So you have to prepare yourself psychologically, because this child will grow up. And this child will go through the stages of development, and there is no way you will say that I'll think about school when this child reaches at that point. No. You have to plan yourself early in advance before now you plan to get a child. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to add also, it is good to know that, let's talk about the biological aspect. Like, let's say I want to get married and have a baby. I need to know the family I'm marrying into. I need to know whether there are mental illness or problems there. Because when I get into that relationship, into that unity, the marriage, and I already know that there are mental illnesses inside this family, I'll be psychologically prepared. Unlike somebody who just met somebody somewhere, they indulge in their, whatever it is, their relationship, then they got a child. Later in life, they come to find, this family has mental problems. Now, that one starts hitting you. You see? You're like, you're exposed to something you're not aware of, you didn't expect. So now you get stressed. Now you start seeing this child as a burden. For example, let's say maybe this child inherited the genes. Now you get a challenged child.
But what are they called? Because I've seen those disabled mentally kids.
Depends. There are quite many disorders. So. Because there's bipolar, there's schizophrenia, there's ADHD, there's
bipolar occurs like mtu anaweza kuwa poor within some few minutes, and then the next they're not good.
Yeah, there's mania. You have highs and lows.
Okay.
For bipolar.
Yes. The only thing you can do is just manage. The
Can't be
condition.
treated.
Can't be cured. You live with it and you manage the symptoms.
Okay, so what are the types of mental disorder?
Okay, we can talk about the common mental disorders that mental health disorders that we have, especially in Kenya. Well, we have schizophrenia, we have bipolar, mood disorder. We also have substance use disorder, whether can be the substance or polysubstance, when you use many substances at a go. And then we also have depression, anxiety. To the children, we have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, we have autism. So we have so many disorders.
Okay.
Mental health disorders, yeah.
So I'd like us to talk about the ones that majorly affect people. Probably the normal people who are not born, for example, children who are not born, or rather the depression type of disorder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for depression, it's the most common with anxiety, especially here in the country, Kenya, because we find that most of the time we are hearing people saying that I'm stressed. Or else some people are saying, I think I'm depressed. So you wonder, why do people keep on saying that I think I'm depressed?
Yeah, because actually, sorry, let me cut you short. Recently, there's this celebrity called the Pluto who's come out to say, and a lot of celebrities, they come out and say they're depressed. But when you look at them, they're so well, and you don't expect them to be depressed. So you can explain that.
Actually, mental disorders, they affect everyone. A child, an adult, a poor person, a rich person, a celebrity, a student. So mental disorders, they don't choose who to affect with their status and with where they come from. If it gets you, it just gets you.
Yeah.
Yes. So for depression, one to realize or to be diagnosed with depression, it has to be after certain period of time. So,
Yeah.
and for you to realize that you have depression, first thing, loss of interest in your activities, loss of appetite, lack of sleep, or you sleep too much,
Poor concentration.
poor concentration, and
Forgetfulness also.
isolation. Yeah.
Oh,
So you find yourself isolating
yourself.
yes, from the people that you used to interact with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and which other
Anxiety.
common?
Anxiety, you'll find that you're having racing heartbeats.
Mm-hmm.
You're also sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get some fever, chills.
Okay.
You're also having some headaches.
And when does the anxiety hit you?
Anytime, let me just say that, because you'll find that
Is it the same as panic attacks?
those are symptoms of
Okay.
it. Anxiety has a lot of disorders in it.
Mhm.
There's panic attack, there's generalized anxiety,
Okay.
there is phobia anxiety,
Oh, mm-hmm.
there is also, I'm forgetting
It's
one.
broad.
It's broad, exactly.
Okay.
So, but the symptoms are just the signs I've just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Those are what cut across
Okay.
most of these anxieties.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when we say we ask you these questions, you tell us some of these symptoms. Now we diagnose anxiety disorder,
Okay.
or under anxiety there's panic disorder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those are some of the symptoms people get when they're anxious.
So those are majorly the main.
Yeah, and maybe to talk about the other one is the substance use disorder, because that's common right now, especially among the youth. Yeah, so you find yourself, maybe you are used to alcohol alone, maybe alcohol umekuharibikia, you say that let me just move to the other substance. But
Cocaine.
actually what you're doing to yourself is that you're creating room for mental illness
Yeah.
to now
Yes.
yes, to affect you.
Mm-hmm.
So for substance use, you have to actually be using the substance for you to be diagnosed with a substance use disorder. The other thing you can be diagnosed with is whereby you're using so many substances, whether it's alcohol, banking, mirror, cocaine
Mhm.
at the same time. So that one you're diagnosed with a polysubstance use disorder.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Hey, today I've learned a lot about mental health that I didn't know. Okay, what should, if I feel that I'm not mentally okay, what would you advise me to do?
My first advice would be seek help,
Mm-hmm.
and seek help to the right people.
Who are
The right people are the like us. We are
Yeah.
the right people. We are the professionals. When
Yeah.
we say the experts,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
psychologists, psychiatrists. That's why we have these departments. They are there for you people to help you.
Yeah, yeah.
Mental health there's still stigma, and I don't know how we're going to get rid of that stigma. Though we are trying to do some mental health awareness,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still there. The stigma is
Yeah.
still there. But I want to tell you people today, whenever you notice that one of your loved ones has this symptom, seek help in an institution where you can get the professional help. These institutions are hospitals. These institutions are rehabs.
Mm-hmm.
So come to the right people.
The counselor.
The psychologists, the counselors, the psychiatrists.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people who are going to help you.
Okay. But then, speaking of which, recently I think I had mentioned that about having. To me, I think I had a mental health issue. It wasn't that serious. It was just that I was tired of going to work, a lot of frustrations. You know, I'm not at peace with the job because you don't have off days. You're up and down, you're being overworked, unagombanishwa and stuff. Can I call that a mental issue?
Yeah.
'Cause can I call that a mental issue, really?
I can call it not exactly a mental issue, but actually what you're experiencing is burnout.
Oh, burnout.
Yes.
So it's not
But-
a mental issue.
It's
Yes.
more of stress,
Mhm.
which is
Led to burnout.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Whereby, even at that time, before you quit the job,
Mhm.
because sometimes you can wake up and feel like, I don't have the energy of going
Yes.
to that one.
Mhm.
Why? Because you are so totally exhausted, but you have to go and do it.
Mhm.
And actually, what most people are doing nowadays is that they are just going to work, even if they are
They
not
don't
willing,
feel,
even
yeah.
if they are not interested in working.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, they just want to say that, let me just go and appear in that job,
Mhm.
and that is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people are, with the cases of burnout that you're getting, that it is reaching to a point whereby most of the people, they're developing now to depression,
Mhm.
because you can't talk about it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are burnt out to a point whereby you feel nothing is working out for you again. So because of these thoughts, the stresses, you're thinking a lot, you're ending up in depression.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least I didn't have a mental issue. It was just a burnout that maybe if I could not handle it, it could have led to depression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is well understood. How does mental health affect you? For you, we've talked about it. The people around you as a person who's mentally challenged. Yeah.
So
Be it depression, be it substance. Yeah. How does it affect the people around you?
okay, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
And one, like I said earlier on, financial.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it financial stability or what do we call it that? Or finances.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're mentally ill, as a family member,
Mm-hmm.
as let's say it's a brother or a sister
Mm-hmm.
who is having this problem, as a relative or a sibling to this person, I will be forced to take you to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'll be forced to look for money to get you the right help.
Mm-hmm.
So that one makes me get into stress
Mm-hmm.
to a point where I might be headed to depression, but I don't want to get there. But
You
so
might.
it's stress, exactly. You might get into depression.
Yeah.
Again,
Okay, in addition to what she has said, is also that because when someone is sick, these people have to be under medication. Most of the time is that the mental, what do I call it? The psychiatric medications are so expensive. So you find that you are supposed to be taking 2 tablets a day, and then maybe one of the tablets around 30 bob or 60 bob.
Mm-hmm.
So if your family is not that well off financially, or you don't have insurance cover, so you find yourself as a family, you are stretched to a point you have to look for that money to get for this medication of this person.
and you can even find that the family gets into loans now, so that they can support you.
So the other aspect, how it affects the people around you, is social.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time what you have seen, especially being done, is that when someone in family gets mentally unwell,
Mm-hmm.
we lock them up.
Yeah.
You see, because we don't want to this person or other people to have a bad image about our
About our
families.
families.
Yeah.
So we better lock this person up
Mhm.
to a secluded place
Mm-hmm.
to be taken care of from that place,
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
than being interacting with other people.
People.
And the other things that you have seen is that when people become mentally unwell, most of the time on the streets, they can strip naked. You
Yeah.
know, if it's a family, you might
True.
feel like this person anatufanyia nini. Yes,
Bringing shame in
the
family.
shame, and because people
They
they
even
don't want
disown.
that. Yes.
They actually, when you tell them this is your brother, they're like,
Mhm.
Especially in
I don't know.
African countries, because African countries are not well informed about mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you find that it affects the social aspect of these people. Yeah.
again, viewers, gone are the days we used to go to these witch doctors. Right now, where we are with the with the current technology, we have the right medication for these things. And mental illness is real.
Yeah.
It's not something we are faking or something we are creating out of the blues. No, it is real. It is a disease like malaria. The same way you go to the hospital when you have malaria is the same way you should go to the hospital when you have mental problem. Because that is the only place you're going to get help.
Okay. Another thing, I think this is the final thing. What are the tips to improve our mental health? What would you advise someone, to improve our mental well-being?
I would like to talk about some relaxation techniques. Yeah? And some of these relaxation techniques are things that we've been doing tangu tukiwa pale shuleni.
Watoto.
Yeah, and especially in school, these things you breathe in and out. That is one of the relaxation techniques.
Breathing in and out.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's also exercises. They help. And when I say exercises, imaanishi ukue Kipchoge, ukimbie. No, you can jog around. As in, you need to watch your lifestyle. That is what I'm trying to say. Your eating habits also.
They affect your mental health?
Yeah.
Or they help in improving your mental health?
They help. And they
Okay.
also affect negative. When I say lifestyle, the kind of foods we're eating right now, the fast foods, they're not helpful.
Yeah.
But again, when I say watch your lifestyle, I mean do exercises. Eat a balanced diet. That one is going to help.
Substances.
That one is going to help improve your well-being. Yeah.
Not misusing the substances, drugs.
Yeah, that one also.
The other thing you need to do to improve your mental health is that you need to be satisfied with what you have. Because actually what you've seen most of the youths doing is that you want what other people are doing. You want to do what you see your friends doing. But actually, if you can't get it, be satisfied with what you have. Work towards now getting what that you have been admiring from these other people. And that's why you usually say that most of the people, we tend to live two different lives. The life that that's our life. And then there is this other life of other people that you want to show outside there. So it's good to live a life that you are comfortable, you are satisfied with. And also, the last thing that I can talk about, especially in checking our mental health.
Before you say that, let me cut you short kidogo. I think your point is kind of related to how most celebrities get into depression because they live a life that they're not. And when actually they don't have the money, but online they end up with they end up loaning kuishi maisha yenye wako, getting into huge loans and stuff. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other thing I was to talk about is understanding where we come from. Because we never choose where we are going to be born, where we live, who to raise us. So some of these things. So we need to understand and to know that actually that's where we come from and to better where we come from. Because when you say these pressures, especially we are seeing from celebrities and those other people. Yes, it's good to have a lifestyle, to have followers and everything. But the other hand is it affecting your mental health? If it's affecting, then you're not moving in the right direction. Yeah, so we need to watch out on that. Yes. And I was saying the way nowadays, so many people are into the gym because they want to have a certain figure, they want to
look
have
bomb,
yes,
nice body.
Yes, the same way you're taking care of your physical health. The same way we go to churches every Sunday or any other day for spiritual nourishment, the same way we need to take care of our mental health. Because that's how we are getting a very big gap. Yes. Yes, you can see someone is well off, everything, but mentally, this person is so stressed, and maybe kuna kitu alikuwa anafanya kunini anapanga kufanya, but after some time this person is not doing it anymore because this person that has not taken care of their mental health. So we need to work on our mental health to ensure that we are well off. Yeah.
And also, I read somewhere, I saw somewhere, having mental issues, not like the deep mental issues, the social mental issues, can make you become lazy, dirty. Is that some of the signs? Or
Yes. Those are some of the signs actually.
Mental problems.
Yes, mental problem. When you are mentally unwell, you neglect your hygiene.
Yeah,
Yes.
it even becomes it goes to a point where going to the bathroom is a problem.
Yeah.
It is here.
But
you want to shower, but
you
you have no energy to
to go there.
Exactly. So your hygiene becomes
An issue.
and that's why you find all these people who are wagoruke outside here, they're all dirty.
Yeah,
Because that aspect, that part of their brain, the hygiene part, haiko kabisa, haiko. So yeah, that is a sign kabisa that this person has a problem.
Mental issues.
Yes.
Even depression can cause that, being dirty.
And but the other sign to realize when people have a mental problem is that they're engaging more in substance use. Like they were taking one bottle of beer, but nowadays they're taking even 10, 15 of them. Like they want just to stay in the clubs, in the bars without any reason.
In the morning, unapata mtu uko drunk.
Yeah.
Amefungua bana, anafunga
I
bana.
know.
Yes. So to wind up our discussion today is that one thing you can never be wrong about is taking care of your health, and especially your mental health. And I want to urge everyone, doesn't matter whether you're in a family, whether you are a child, parent, everyone can be affected by mental disorders, mental challenges, and it's good to speak up when you are facing these challenges. So you can reach me through my email. That's what email at masingina@gmail.com, or else reach me through go to the website Therapy Route. You'll find me there. You can reach me through that. Yeah.
And as of me, you can reach me through kindykate@gmail.com. That is my email.
So you guys offer personal
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
personal therapy.
Yes, individual therapy, group therapy, couple therapy, adolescents,
therapy.
company talks and training.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the services that
You
we
guys
offer.
can talk to whether ni schools,
Yep.
because I've seen you guys do that a
Yeah.
lot.
Mhm.
Talking to schools, talking to people,
Companies,
you know,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys can reach them out. I will place their info in the description box below, so you can reach them out for help through that, and they are very professional. That I know, I have seen that. So yeah, so guys, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, bye.
Bye.
Bye.